Hill, there needs to be a lot of wind going on. And what happens, so it's typically you go out on the coast somewhere where, the ocean. So you've got and it's a day with a strong wind coming in over the ocean. And on the front side of the hill, you can do slope soaring. So on the front side of the hill's here, the wind hits the hill and goes up. So you get this constant lift. So you can slope soar on that and play and have fun. And then on the back side of the hill is where you DS. And what happens is on the hill, the wind comes up, goes over, and there's a little plenum underneath where the air, it's kind of like an eddy in a whirlpool, where the air is kind of calm, right? So what you do is, when you bring the plane, you kick it up when you're going this way into the airstream. So the airstream makes it go faster, and then you dip it down and bring it back, and it comes back in the dead air, if you will, the eddy currents, so it doesn't slow down. So it's like a the little merry-go-round where the kids are on it. You keep hitting it, and every time it goes faster, it's exactly what it does. It jumps up into the airstream, goes faster, comes back, comes around into the airstream faster, and so it takes a little while to get them going. But they literally, and when they post the videos, they don't show you the whole thing, where they're putting it up. But yeah, you really.
But can you do some? Can you use this to?
That one could. This one is a nice plane and flies beautifully. It's very similar to that, but just a little bit bigger. But neither one of these will go 200 miles an hour. They're just not built for it. That one has big old supports and everything else. I mean, this one is actually strong enough to take just about anything you want to throw at it.
Same company?
No, actually, Non-Models makes that, and this is like the big brother. So these are the same company, but slightly different designs. It has a little bit different airfoil, and definitely that's a V-tail. This one's actually an X-tail. So it's...
So what's the advantage of the X-tail over the V-tail?
The X-tail is a little more stable. I like the way the V-tails fly. Some people do, some people don't. Usually the people who don't like the way they fly haven't put them together correctly. There's a fair amount of effort and a lot of hours actually that go into getting these set up correctly. I mean, really getting them dialed in on checking your incidence angle and that kind of thing. And the incidence angle, which is basically the angle of the tail to the angle of the main wing. You want them to be dead nuts on, right. You want them to lock right up. And a lot of people get it wrong. And when you get a V-tail with the incidence angle wrong, it just won't fly very well. I mean, it'll be inconsistent when it's up in the air. Sometimes it'll go fast, sometimes it won't. It'll be a very frustrating plane to fly. But if you do the work and do it right, I really like the way V-tails fly. They're just pretty planes.
So how fast this can, 200 miles?
Well, this one, when I say it'll do 200, what I mean is, the design is capable of that. When I fly it, it's 100 to 120 maybe.
Did you measure it ever?
Yeah, I've had people radar it. And so, yeah, it'll easily go over 100.